Thank you so much for joining us. I'm John Oliver. Just time for a quick recap of the week. And we start with Budweiser, America's favourite liquid yeast infection. Budweiser is one of FIFA's key sponsors, and they sell a product they reflexively insist on calling beer. Twitter. It's not just for pithy observations, dick pics, or messages to your favourite One Direction member who for some reason never responds to you. What is wrong, Liam? What part of you up don't you understand? McDonald's, makers of the world's most affordable heart disease. It's the restaurant whose logo represents the 2 massive spikes in blood pressure you'll experience after eating there. McDonald's. You know your organisation is in trouble when McDonald's says it is not satisfied. This is coming from the maker of greyish-brown meat circles, tiny condensed chicken mistakes, and, once a year, the Shamrock Shake, a.k.a. a leprechaun's diarrhoea. Fanta. The button on a vending machine most likely to be covered by a piece of masking tape crudely labelled root beer. Fanta was invented in Nazi Germany, and if you didn't know that before, I'm willing to bet it's the only thing you're going to associate Fanta with from now on. Chipotle. America's preferred over-the-counter laxative. Gap. The nation's #1 supplier of polo shirts for frat guys to vomit on. H&M, Zara, and Forever 21. The brand that enables Midwestern tweens to dress like 40-something alcoholics attending the funeral of a Tel Aviv nightclub owner. American Eagle should really become Bangladeshi Swamp Hen. And Banana Republic should really become... Actually, that one is fine. They got ahead of themselves there, for once. Tinder, everything Tinder has created, which I assume would be a pile of STDs, sad orgasms, and shards of human self-esteem. That's the business model. General Motors. Few companies in history have ever sold more cars, and as of this week, few companies have ever demanded as many of them back. Toyota. Makers of the '92 Camry where you got your first backseat handjob. Toyotas are being used as instruments of death, which is... It's a bold move, because traditionally, Death on Wheels has very much been GM's brand. Life is short, have an affair. That is the most morally dubious slogan since Toyota's short-lived feeling bored, hit someone with your car. Coca-Cola. A company that just happens to sell rehydration in the form of fizzy brown sugar water, carbonated urine, flat urine, diet urine, and grapefruit-flavoured embalming fluid. Bud Light. If Budweiser is the king of beers, then Bud Light is the feudal peasant covered in donkey shit of beers. Bud Light Lime. That Bud Light Lime tastes like Jolly Green Giant ejaculate. It tastes like the Great Gazoo urinating in a public pool. Or a Lime Jolly Rancher fished out of Mickey Rourke's mouth. Pizza Hut. Because just because some bread, tomatoes and cheese got blackout drunk and fucked each other in an abandoned dumpster doesn't mean you get to call the resulting abomination pizza. Samsung was so frightened of patent lawsuits, they felt forced to build an outdoor ice rink in Texas. Do you know how hard that is to maintain? It's like building a bowling alley in space. If you want to effectively hide large sums of money, I've got 2 words for you. Velcro wallet. No one will ever suspect there is any money in one of those things. Done. You are welcome. Clamato juice. The original tomato cocktail with clam. Olive Garden. 7 weeks of Olive Garden food. That is pretty much a one-way ticket to the Hospitaliano. Mountain Dew Code Red. Code Red. The most delicious way of contracting red poisoning. That is horrific. If you'll excuse me, I'll just take a break from making this point by enjoying the refreshing taste of Mountain Dew Code Red. And then it's at this point that you usually realise, oh, this isn't the thing that I was looking for. You're just advertising the most disgusting fucking drink ever manufactured. Although, I will say it does undeniably taste of red. 11 sea creatures who deserve to die, sponsored by BP. Now, Kellogg's, the folks that make candy that you can mix with milk. Cocoa Krispies boasted that they can increase your child's immunity, which is true, but only in the sense that it immunises them from not having diabetes. Yes, Bank of America took my home. Yes, Taco Bell gave me diarrhea. And sure, GM tried to kill me, but Time Warner and Comcast are the worst. They are the worst. Pretty soon, the only thing left to sponsor will be the sponsorships themselves. And now Pepsi presents a Geico look at Nabisco's Toyota Moment of the Game, brought to you by Taco Bell. That's our